sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, and online at KOFO.com. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball on KOFO is brought to you by Hebner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
Good evening, everyone. The Ottawa ladies are in western Wyandotte County here tonight and try to pull off the upset as Sub-State starts with the 15th seeded Cyclones taking on the number 2 seed Piper Pirates, with the winner advancing on to Friday night's championship game. Loser's season will be done. We'll come back and talk a little bit about these two teams after we take this time out. It's a 2-minute break. You're listening to Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
What's the value of your real estate? Hebner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hebner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
How can you get your business message in front of hundreds of potential customers in just one weekend? Be a vendor at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, coming March 7th and 8th at the ORC Gopper Building in Ottawa. Only a handful of booth spaces remain at the annual event that kicks off spring, the Home and Garden Expo. We provide the booth, electricity, tables, chairs, and guests. You bring your products, swag to give away, and your willingness to expand your business by meeting hundreds of welcome guests. To reserve your booth today, call 785-242-1220 or email sales@kofo.com. But do it now before your competition does. Not a business owner? Then be our guest at the expo and have a chance to win $500 in KOFO cash. It's your way to take advantage of being an expo visitor. When you arrive, just register for our grand prize of KOFO cash that we'll give away Sunday at 3 p.m. Must be 18 and present to win. And if you are the winner, you'll get to spend $500 with any of the vendors at the expo. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, coming March 7th and 8th at the ORC Gopper Building in Ottawa. We'll see you there.
The Lady Cyclones coming to tonight's action, 5-15 on the year. They've won 2 of their last 3. The 2-game winning streak was stopped on Friday night as the Cyclones fell to Spring Hill 63-35. Ottawa had no answer for the 6-foot post player Allison Frank for Spring Hill, and you had to worry about that here a little bit tonight. Piper very experienced and very tall, but the Cyclones played hard. They did commit 23 turnovers in the loss. They were led by Sophia Ficken, who had 12 points. Ottawa with the 5 wins, 3 more than last year, and 4 if you count the fact that one of those wins last year was a forfeit. So the Lady Cyclones are making some good strides here. As I mentioned, they won a game they had to win a week ago last night when they beat Tonganoxie on their home floor, and then came back and beat Metro Academy to move up to the number 15 seed. I think at that point in time, everybody was thinking that it was possible that the Cyclones would have another shot at Eudora, but the way that the 3-way tie at the top of the 4A East bracket turned out, Eudora was still the number 1 team in the bracket, despite the fact that they had lost twice to this Piper Pirate team. The way it works is if you have 3 teams tied and the teams have not played each other, both of the other 2 opponents, you go to the points allowed, and that's where Eudora had the edge. So the Lady Cardinals are the number 1 seed, Piper 2, and then Bishop Miege is the 3 seed. These two teams met in the first game of the season back in December, and it was all Piper up here at their home gymnasium. 66-27 was the final, and Ottawa's had plenty of problems against this squad the last several years. Piper has turned into women's basketball juggernaut, if you will. They were second last year, and if you throw out the fact that the team that beat them was Bishop Miege, probably not by not just a little bit, Piper the best team in Class 4A in the state last year, discounting Bishop Miege. So they look to get back to the tournament once again, and they will have a home game on Friday if they win here this evening. Again, the Cyclones are the number 15 seed. The 7 seed would await this 7-10 winner, I should say. And we don't have the entire bracket for you, but we'll tell you a little bit about some of the other games in the area tonight. We'll do that after we take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
No appointment needed to be treated at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper. They're carrying an experienced registered nurse practitioners associated with Ottawa Family Physicians will diagnose and treat your injuries and minor illnesses with care. Most major insurance plans accepted. Ottawa Care Clinic, 120 East 19th Street in South Ottawa.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Here are tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Cyclones, number 10, Lauren Curtis, a 5'7" junior. Number 11, Sophia Fickens, she's 5'10", a sophomore. Number 12, Summer Spiegel, 5'6", a junior. Number 13, Riley Titus, 5'10", a junior. And number 22, Kirsten Evans, she is 5'8" and a sophomore. The Cyclones are 5-15 on the season, coached by Matt Skirman, assisted by Vicki John and Spencer Feldkamp. For Piper, number 3, Evelyn Vasquez, a 5'5" junior. Number 12, Riley Porter, a 5'6" senior. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. with our starting lives for Piper. First, Evelyn Vasquez, 5'5", a junior. Number 12, Riley Porter, a 5'6", a senior. Number 15, Grace Bain, 5'8", a senior. Number 23, Ariana Carter, she's 6 foot, a senior. And number 25, Allie Vigil, she is 5'11" and a senior. The Pirates are 18-2 on the season, coached by Shane Stout. Reminder, this broadcast being brought to you by KOFO, our advertisers, and the member high schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the KSHSAA. Opening tip in 1 minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
A couple of scores to pass along to you at halftime. Eudora leading Coffeyville 40-11, and also at the half, Independence on top of Paola at Paola tonight, 21-18. Other games on the girls' side in Class 4A. Lewisburg is at Baldwin tonight. In Class 3A girls, Burlington's at Osage City. West Franklin is at Anderson County. Osawatomie is on the road at Humboldt, and Santa Fe Trail is at Jefferson West. One 2A game in boys play, and that is Central Heights on the road at Linden. Ariana Carter, Lauren Curtis will jump center. Hope you enjoy it. Controlled by Piper. Baines with the basketball. As far as corner goes, now an alley pass inside to Carter. Carter had it blocked from behind by Curtis, and it goes out of bounds. Porter will inbound. And she'll get it into Carter, who drives into the lane, shoots and misses short. Follow try misses also. And Ficken has the ball for Ottawa. And Lauren Curtis just got hit in the mouth. And we'll have a stoppage here real quick. Not sure exactly if it got a tooth loose or just what, but she's got to come out of the ball game. And Brittany Hornbuckle will come in to replace her. So Piper will set up pressure. We would expect to see this the entire night. With the ball knocked away by Vigil, and it'll stay with Ottawa. They'll inbound along their defensive baseline. And it comes to Evans, now to Titus. Back it goes to Evans. Ottawa looking to break it on the pass, and the ball's knocked out of bounds once again, this time by Vasquez. Evans will bring it up court on the dribble, behind the back dribble. Now she's doubled up. She'll go far sideline to Titus, and Titus couldn't hang on to the ball and hit the sideline, and that's a turnover on Ottawa. Vasquez, bounce pass over to Baines, left wing. She'll go through the lane, find Vigil, and that ball's knocked away by Titus and a steal. Over goes to Evans. Evans, guarded by Vigil. Takes it right, hands off to Spiegel, now to Titus. Pass inside to Ficken, had her shot blocked. Hornbuckle follows. Shot is up and in. And the Cyclones take a 2-0 lead. Here's a three-point try by Baines on the right side. It's good. So Piper wasting no time getting back down the floor, hitting the three to lead 3-2. And now a ball knocked away by Baines and stolen. Here's a pass to Vigil, and then the cutting is Porter. She missed the shot. Rebound in the lane to Vigil. Back out to Baines, another three ball off the mark. Porter follows. That one's short and rebounded by Ficken of Ottawa. Quickly ahead is Evans. Over the corner, Titus. Three ball on the way, short, and Porter rebounds for the Pirates. Up court comes Riley Porter. She'll give it off to Vigil, far sideline. Free throw line, Baines. Now Vasquez left wing. Back out between the circles, it goes to Baines. She'll drive to the free throw line. Now off it's Vasquez. Now Carter will take a 15-footer and miss. Rebound to Porter. Baines outside, drives through the lane. Floater is no good, and Ficken has the rebound for Ottawa High. Evans ahead to Ficken. Ficken stops. She gets it to Evans, who crosses the 10-second line. Evans takes it to the left baseline, takes it in the lane, and had it rejected by Carter. Here comes Vasquez the other way. Vasquez into the lane, shoots and misses a short. Ball tipped around. Vasquez got it back. Now Baines will stop outside the circle to Vasquez. Now near the corner to Baines. Into the post to Carter. Back to Baines. Baines, skip pass over to Porter. Her baseline jumper misses everything, and Hornbuckle has it for Ottawa. 3-2 Piper. We have 5:14 to play in the first period. Evans, far sideline. She's double teamed. Had it stolen by Vasquez. 3-on-1. Vasquez pushes it ahead to Vigil, and the layup is good. And a timeout call for by Matt Storman. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. The score is Piper 5, Ottawa 2, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
When the wait for nacho fries is too much, two friends take matters into their own hands.
Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu? We will.
But will all the Mexican spices go to their heads? Because once you get a taste,
nacho fries are back. It's over.
You'll always want more.
Oh, we're just getting started.
Taste the fries and warm nacho cheese sauce that inspired it all, and get your nacho fries today at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only.
Back to action here. Titus with the basketball off to Ficken. Ficken, head comes to Evans. Evans drives, cut off. Over goes to Spiegel. 15-footer by Summer is short. Tries to run down her own rebound, but it's out of bounds, and it'll belong to Piper. Updated score from Eudora, where the Cardinals lead Coffeyville now at the end of 3, 52-16. Vasquez into front court. Left side, Baines, now along the baseline. It goes to Porter and into Carter. And Carter with a little jump hook in the lane to make it 7-2. Evans double teamed. Off it goes to Titus. Now ahead to Spiegel. Summer gets it over to Evans between the circles. Kirsten will take it left. Picks up the dribble. Top of the circle, Spiegel. Curtis is back in the ball game now. There's a drive and a runner by Spiegel. That's good. First two for Summer Spiegel to make it 7-4. Vasquez, skip pass over to Porter. Porter to Vigil. She'll drive in. Back to Porter. Three ball is out the mark. Rebound inside to Vasquez, and a foul will be called against Lauren Curtis. It'll be a shooting foul, so Vasquez will be at the line for a couple. Free throw attempt on the way, no good. Into the Piper lineup comes Emma Serrano. She replaces Vigil. 7-4 Pirates, 3:54 to play in the first. Second free throw, Vasquez, in and out, and the ball out of bounds. It was last touched by Ottawa. Porter looking, get it out high to Vasquez in the corner. Baines shooting it for three and missing. Rebound and a jump ball. Good job by Titus. She got her hands in on it, and the possession goes over to Ottawa. And it comes to Evans, now to Titus. Now to Ficken, back to Titus, and they cross the 10-second line. Hand off to Ficken. Ficken far sideline. And another timeout for Matt Skirman. This one comes with 3:31 to play in the first quarter. The score is Piper 7 and Ottawa 4. And we're back in 1 minute. This is Ottawa High basketball on KOFO.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Back underway. Evans with the basketball. Bounced it to Ficken. Piper's picked up the defensive pressure here. Spiegel has Baines on her, nearly walked with it, and nearly threw it away, but Ficken came up with it. She'll bounce it inside to Curtis, who gets it back out to Evans, who shoots a 2 and hits it off the glass. Evans used the bank to pull Ottawa within 1. Here's a drive and a bucket off the baseline by Emma Serrano. And once again, Piper, after Ottawa gets that lead back down to 1, cuts into it, or gets it back quickly. Titus, double team, bounces it over to Evans. Now here's Curtis driving, cutting to Spiegel, and Spiegel lays it in. 9-8, 2:36 to go in the first period. Porter brings it back between the circles, goes to Baines, and now to Serrano. Serrano right wing. Baines skips it over now to Porter. Porter looking in the post, but ought to try to cover that up. Here's Porter to Baines along the baseline to Vasquez. Vasquez backs it out to Baines, now Carter, and now Serrano for 3, missing, and a foul on the Pirates. Pirates foul will be on Riley Porter, her first, and the first team foul. Into the Ottawa lineup, Noe Halebrun, and for Piper, it'll be Danielle Bruce and Allie Vigil. Cyclones could take the lead with a bucket here. Halebrun dribbles past the double team and got it over to Evans. Evans off to Ficken. Ficken for 3, a little bit too hard. Rebound controlled by Serrano. Up court, Vasquez. Ahead it comes to Baines. Baines dumps in the post to Bruce. Bruce threw it past a teammate and goes out of bounds. Second Piper turnover on the evening. Evans lost it momentarily, but got it back. Guarded closely. Gets it across the timeline. Near sideline to Spiegel. Now to Ficken. Skip past to Curtis. Near the corner, Halebrun. She'll take it into the lane. She'll throw up a runner, missing. And a rebound follow is up by the Cyclones, and that one fell off the mark also. Vasquez into the lane, fouled by Halebrun. Second Ottawa team foul. Brooklyn Hadel will check in for Ottawa High. And she'll replace Evans. And it comes to Vigil. Now over the corner, Baines, 3 ball, is rattling in and out. Run down by Hadel. And a foul in backcourt. That foul called against Bruce. Her first, team's second. Spiegel now with the basketball. Baines giving her trouble. Pass is knocked away by Vasquez and stolen. Vasquez layup won't go, but Spiegel commits a foul. Can't throw those over the top passes. You got to bounce them. Vasquez back to the line, shooting 2. She missed a couple earlier in the period. First free throw is too hard. Second Charity, that one's good. Spiegel to Heilbrunn. Heilbrunn now to Hadel. She's double teamed and has a strip and stolen by Serrano. Serrano drives, lays it up, and rims it out. Rebound to Serrano. She'll bring it back outside. Around it goes to Baines. 3 from the left wing is good. And the Piper lead is 5, 13-8, and now nearly a steal. Heilbrunn lost it now to Baines. She'll drive with the left hand and score. And now the Cyclones struggling to break that press. Breaking it this time is Spiegel. She'll drive, shoot, and hit. Spiegel coast to coast that time for the bucket. She has 6. Baines again for 3. This one missing. Rebound controlled by Hadel for Ottawa. Off to Curtis. 7 seconds. Long pass ahead to Ficken. Off her hands. Loose ball controlled by Vigil. 1 second to go, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1 quarter of play, the score is Piper 15 and Ottawa 10. We'll pause for a minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
When the wait for nacho fries is too much, 2 friends take matters into their own hands.
Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu. We will.
But will all the Mexican spices go to their heads? Because once you get a taste,
nacho fries are back. It's over.
You'll always want more.
Oh, you're just getting started.
Taste the fries and warm nacho cheese sauce that inspired it all, and get your nacho fries today at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only.
Pirates with the basketball, leading by 5 as we start the second period. Vasquez has it. Bounces right side for Serrano into the post to Carter. Carter finds Porter, and Porter lays it in. Evans back in the ball game now to start the second period. She'll bring it up court. Behind the back dribble. Now set up the Ottawa offense. Pick from Hornbuckle. Gives it to Hornbuckle right inside the arc. Back out it goes to Evans. Evans over to Titus. Titus now to Hadel. Hadel looking for the backdoor cut. It wasn't there. Hornbuckle instead. Takes it left. Looks for help. Now to Spiegel. Left wing it goes to Hadel. Hadel to the free throw line. Back over goes to Hornbuckle, and now to Titus. Titus is off to Heilbrunn. Between the circles, Evans to Hadel left wing. Hadel driving. Off it goes to Hornbuckle for a 15-footer off the front iron. No good. Serrano has the rebound. Serrano pushes it up court for the Pirates. Stops at the three-point arc. Shoots and hits. And it's a 10-point lead now for the Pirates, 20-10. Heilbrunn. It's knocked away by Vasquez. Loose ball. Finally controlled and out of bounds. And it will belong to Piper. And Ottawa turns it over for the 7th time tonight. Vasquez to Porter. Skip pass cross court to Serrano. Free throw line Carter. Run into by Heilbrunn. Now Porter for 3. Missing. Carter rebounds. Just about walked with it. Serrano left wing shoots a three ball and can't get it to fall. It's rebounded by Riley Titus for Ottawa. 6:07 to play in the half. Ottawa down 10. Near sideline to Hadel. Hadel to the free throw line. Off it goes to Hornbuckle. Out top to Titus. Long three by Riley. Rims in. Off the front iron and then back down through. Serrano stops, pops a 15-footer. It's off the mark. Rebound inside, and the shot up and in by Vasquez, and she was fouled. Well, you can't let 5'5" Evelyn Vasquez inside like that. The foul will be called on Titus, and a chance for a three-point play for Vasquez. Vigil will come back in for Coach Shane Stout. Also into the Piper lineup is Jennifer Gilbo. Cyclones now with 14 fouls. Free throw attempt is good. And 4 points now for Vasquez. Comes in this time to Hadel. Off it goes to Hailbrunn. Hailbrunn, long pass ahead. Hadel pulled that one down. Now pass knocked away and stolen. Here's Vasquez driving, shooting with the left hand and scoring. And Ottawa struggling now with the press. They did very well against it early. Here the last 4 or 5 minutes, they have not done a good job. This time they break it. Hadel has it. Bounce it out to Evans. Right wing to Hailbrunn. Pass tipped away. Out of bounds. Cyclones will send Spiegel and Ficken into the game. 25-13 Piper with 5:11 to go in the half. Titus will get it into Evans. Kirsten looking over the defense. Vasquez is on her. It's a man-to-man. Pick from Hornbuckle. Wow, that was a pretty bad pick right there. I mean, a good pick. Hard pick. Illegal. Titus left wing. Picked up her dribble. Goes into the post to Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle looks. Now to Evans. Evans skips it outside to Spiegel. Spiegel right wing to Titus. Titus looks for help, gives it off to Ficken. Sophia to the right elbow, out to Titus, another long three, too hard, fights for her own rebound, but it's knocked away from her. Here's Vasquez going 1 against 3, and Evans knocks the ball smartly out of bounds. At the end of one quarter, the Linden boys on top of Central Heights, 23-10 at Linden. In it comes to Porter. Porter to Gilbo. Gilbo into the lane, shoots over Hornbuckle and misses. Rebound to Ficken for Ottawa. Up court comes Evans. And the pass was tipped, knocked away, and a loose ball, and that should have been an over and back violation. Vasquez shoots on the run and misses. Porter tries to follow, and a foul on Ottawa. Titus with her second personal. Sends Riley Porter to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Free throw attempt is good. Into the Pirate lineup, Grace Baines. She replaces Vasquez, who has hounded Ottawa at every opportunity. Porter's second free throw is in. She has 4 on the night, and it's 27-13. Ficken looks for help, gets it ahead to Evans. Evans picked up by Baines now. Evans, left side to Titus. Titus takes it right, stops, looks for help. And a backdoor cut by Evans. She'll shoot in the side miss, followed it up and put it in. Good job that time by Evans to follow her own miss and get the putback. She's got 4. Here's Piper with it. Vigil into the lane, bounces it over to Carter along the right baseline to Baines. Baines traveled with it. Curtis will come back in for the Cyclones. And Hornbuckle will go to the bench. Evans with the basketball for Ottawa. She's going to be doubled up. Now she dribbles around it, dribbles through it, and now sets up a 3-on-1, and then the pass was knocked away. Goes out of bounds. Vasquez will come back in for the Pirates. 3:08 to play in the first half. Piper on top by a dozen. Evans looks, needs help, gets it into Titus now. Out top, Ficken. Sophia looking for a cutter. Now Spiegel with it. Over to Curtis. All this about 25 feet away from the basket. Curtis through the lane. Off it goes to Spiegel. Spiegel brings it back outside. Finds Curtis along the baseline. Inside to Ficken. Layup is good and a foul. Riley Porter with the foul. Her second. Hadel in for Ottawa. And Bruce back in for Piper. Ficken's free throw is up and in. Her first points of the night makes it 27-18. Vasquez getting a pick from Carter. Goes right side to Baines, who shoots a three and hits. Grace Baines with 3 triples and 11 points. Pass ahead to Hadel. Now to Ficken. Ficken will drive the lane, swings it off to Curtis. Layup good. Took it. Now Vasquez inside the arc. Outside to Baines, left open for 3 again. Eslin misses. Rebound inside to Vigils. Her shot won't go. Carter has it. Along the baseline. Shot on the way by Vigil is good. Timeout call for by Piper with 2:04 to play in the half. They lead Ottawa 32-20, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
A couple of finals in 4A girls play. Paola came back to defeat Independence tonight, 48-36, and Lebec County down Atchison, 55-23. Cyclones with the basketball, Ficken with it. Ball's tipped, taken by Hadel. Head it comes down to Spiegel, now to Curtis. Lauren should have probably shot that shot 15 feet away. She's gotten much better at that length, that type of shot this year. Aaliyah Golyer's in the ball game. She throws an errant pass here, and stolen by Vigil. Vigil drives, bounces it over, and that's stolen by Spiegel. Spiegel, stolen by Vasquez, and a foul on Spiegel. Second foul on Summer. That'll be the 6th Ottawa team foul, so still no shots. Serrano in, replacing Vigil for Piper. And Evans back in for Ottawa. Coming out is Spiegel. Back underway, it's Vasquez with the basketball. Far sideline, Serrano in the corner, Bruce. Finding Carter, her pass is errant though, and Ottawa steals. 5th Piper turnover on the night. Evans up the far sideline. Lost it again to Vasquez. Vasquez will drive the lane and score. Wow. Evelyn Vasquez is quite the defender out there at the point guard spot. That was a clean steal right there. Here's Ficken reading the pressure of court, and there's a foul on Piper. Serrano will pick up the foul, her first, for the 4th team foul. Pirates will send in Ashley Williams, a 5'11 senior. Inbound that comes to Evans. Kirsten picks up her dribble, right side to Gollier. Gollier bounced it in the post. Back out it goes to Gollier. Between the circles, Ficken. Skip pass to Evans, left wing. Back it goes to Ficken. One bounce, now out top to Gollier. Right wing, Curtis. Curtis driving in, knocked away by Vasquez, another steal. Then Curtis stole it right back, but has lost it again. And here's Bruce the other way. Vasquez in the corner to Baines, back to Vasquez. Vasquez out to Serrano. Her three-point shot is good. 37-20, 10 seconds to play in the half. Ficken, fouled by Vasquez in backcourt. Stops the clock with 7.5 seconds to play in the half. Pass ahead is going to be out of bounds off the hands of Evans, and Ottawa turns it over again. That's 15 in the half. And 9 in this period. 6 seconds to play. Let's see what kind of shot Piper can get off here. Vasquez on the dribble, driving, dishes off to Baines for a three left side, and it's good. And that is the end of the first half. At halftime, the score is Piper 40 and Ottawa 20. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits, or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Ottawa didn't handle the pressure well in the second period, and it cost them as Piper bumped a 5-point advantage up to 20 here at intermission, 40-20. It was 15-10 at the end of one quarter. In fact, Ottawa was within a point several times there until the latter stages of the period, but then the inside-out game started working for the Pirates, and also Evelyn Vasquez went to work defensively. She's got to have at least 6, 7, 8 steals here in the first half of play on the Cyclones, and they have led to easy buckets for the Pirates, and that's something the Cyclones just really can't afford to have happen. Again, 40-20 is your score at the half, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
When you're looking for a place to take the whole family for food and fun, what comes to mind? Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill.
The atmosphere is very inviting.
Dine in and enjoy the Kansas cuisine with special entrees, burgers, salads, drinks, and an exciting kids menu.
I enjoy it here. It's very comfortable.
It's your new destination for delicious food and family fun that you've been craving for a long time, and it'll bring you back time and time again.
This is our fourth visit.
Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill, now open for dinner in South Ottawa at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive. Remember, when it's game time, it's prime time.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
How can you get your business message in front of hundreds of potential customers in just one weekend? Be a vendor at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, coming March 7th and 8th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Only a handful of booth spaces remain at the annual event that kicks off spring, the Home and Garden Expo. We provide the booth, electricity, tables, chairs, and guests. You bring your products, swag to give away, and your willingness to expand your business by meeting hundreds of welcome guests. To reserve your booth today, call 785-242-1220 or email sales at KOFO.com. But do it now before your competition does. Not a business owner? Then be our guest at the expo and have a chance to win $500 in KOFO cash. It's your way to take advantage of being an expo visitor. When you arrive, just register for our grand prize of KOFO cash that we'll give away Sunday at 3 p.m. Must be 18 and present to win. And if you are the winner, you'll get to spend $500 with any of the vendors at the expo. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, coming March 7th and 8th at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. We'll see you there.
Back here at Piper High School, where the Pirates on top 40-20 at halftime. Take a look at the scoring. First of all, for Piper, Grace Baines, 4 3-pointers and 14 points. Evelyn Vasquez has 8 points, as does Emma Serrano off the bench. 4 apiece for Riley Porter and Allie Vigil, and 2 points for Ariana Carter. For the Cyclones, Summer Spiegel leads with 6. Kirsten Evans has 4. 3 for Sophia Ficken and Riley Titus. Lauren Curtis has a couple, as does Brittany Hornbuckle. Cyclones turned it over 15 times in the first half, too many in backcourt and leading to easy Piper baskets. Piper had 6 first-half turnovers. Cyclones just 1 free throw in the first half. They made that, while Piper went 4 of 7. Foul trouble, Ottawa has 2 players with 2. That's Spiegel and Titus. For Piper, Porter has 2 fouls in the first half. Again, 40-20 our score at the half. We'll take a look at other scores around the area after we take this 2-minute break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional per Kansas state law to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Both teams out for their shoot-around prior to the third quarter. Let's take a look at other scores of area teams. A couple of finals on the girls' side in 4A. Eudora down Coffeyville tonight, 60-19. They'll take on Paola. Panthers down at half, came back to beat Independence 48-36. And so Paola and Eudora at Eudora on Friday evening. Baldwin leads Lewisburg at the half, 18-13. The Wildcats had a 4-point lead in that one at the end of one quarter. West Franklin was leading Anderson County 9-8 at the end of one. Anderson County had taken the lead late in the first half by a point, 17-16. Humboldt is leading Osawatomie tonight, 28-13. In boys play at the half, Linden 36, Central Heights 18, and Shawnee Heights at the end of one quarter is leading Spring Hill by the score of 12-7. Tomorrow night we have Ottawa boys basketball for you from the Cyclone Gymnasium. It'll be Ottawa versus Chanute, a rematch of last year's first-round game, won by the Blue Comets, who then beat Bishop Miege to advance to the state tournament. So the Cyclones have a little bit of revenge on their mind. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off, and we'll be on the air at around 6:50 with our pregame show right here on KOFO. Again, 40-20 is your score as we get set for the third period. Grace Baines leads Piper with 14 points. Summer Spiegel has 6 to pace the Cyclone ladies. Our congratulations going out to the Ottawa University men's basketball team. They were runners-up in the KCAC tournament. They lost last night down at Hartman Arena to Oklahoma Wesleyan 74-68, but by winning the regular season title, the Braves advance to the NAIA Division II championships next week in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and the announcement of the qualifiers and the seeding will be made tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Underway here in the third quarter, far sideline, Summer Spiegel. She picks up her dribble, threw it across to Riley Titus. Now left wing it goes to Evans. Evans back to Spiegel. Right wing Curtis, inside to Ficken. It's off her hand. She couldn't save it, out of bounds. Up court, Evelyn Vasquez. Ottawa appears to be in a 3-2 zone now. Here's Porter. Porter bounced it right side to Vasquez. Vasquez in the lane, threw up the runner and missed. And rebound comes way out high. Vasquez herself comes up with it. Now 3 by Vigil, misses badly, and the ball's out of bounds to Ottawa. Anderson County and West Franklin all tied up 19-19 in girls 3A sub-state action. That at the half, and that's a surprise. Falcons, the number 7 seed, staying right with the number 2 seeded Bulldogs. Spiegel with the basketball. Picks up her dribble. Popping out is Titus. Titus, three-point try, misses. Rebound to Vasquez. Vasquez dribbles around 2 Cyclones, takes it all the way to the bucket and lays it in with the left hand. Coast to coast for Vasquez as she's got 10. Second Piper player in double figures. Spiegel out top to Titus. And it comes to Ficken. Ficken's little jump hook around the rim and out. Rebound fought for, finally controlled by Vasquez. Knocked away from behind by Curtis, but Vasquez got it back. Now Baines will drive the baseline. Wraparound pass is stolen by Ficken. Here's Evans with the basketball. Evans. Left elbow to Ficken. Skip pass to Titus. She'll drive around Vigil, and shot was off the backboard, no good. Carter to Vigil, to the free throw line, now to Baines. Baines stops, skips it over to Vasquez, and now Vigil in the corner, 3-ball misses, rebound Ficken. 42-20, Piper with the lead. We have 5:45 to play in the third. Top of the circle, Spiegel gets a pick from Ficken. Over goes left wing to Titus. Titus, one bounce, now back out to Spiegel. Spiegel looking things over. Ball's knocked away, but controlled now by Evans. Evans in the corner to Curtis, and a whistle and a holding foul called against the Pirates as Spiegel was cutting to the basket. That's Baines with the foul, her first. Timeout call for by the Pirates. It comes with 5:23 to play in the third quarter. Piper on top, 42-20. We're back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on KOFO.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com. For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
Cyclones inbound off the timeout. Skip pass out to Spiegel, and her pass is stolen by Carter. Carter brings it ahead. Gets it off to Baines. 3 from the right side. Misses this time. Rebound inside to Porter. Knocked away. Picked up. Here's Vasquez from 15 feet away. That one won't go. And Curtis with a nice rebound. Up court, Evans on the stutter step. Now behind the back dribble. Takes it right. Has it knocked away and stolen by Vasquez. Vasquez drives the lane. Drew the contact. No whistle. She puts the shot in, though. 44-20. Pipers lead up to 24. Between the circles, Ficken, backdoor cut. That's a poor decision right there. Another steal for Vasquez. Vasquez bounced it to Porter. Porter's shot misses, though. As a fight for the rebound, we'll have a tie-up, and the possession arrow favors Piper. Into the Ottawa lineup, Brooklyn Hadel. And also Noe Heilbron. For Piper, it'll be Serrano. Baines will inbound right of the basket for Piper. In it comes to Carter, swings it outside to Vasquez. Now to Bruce, who came in also at that whistle. Back outside Vasquez. Baines left wing. Vasquez right side to Carter. Drives in, puts up the off-balance jumper and scores, and a foul on Ottawa. Foul is on Spiegel with a reach. Carter's free throw attempt is good. Piper has backed out of the full court pressure, but Vasquez has been so good just by herself. They don't really need to have a press. Hadel with it, driving. Got away with a walk. Heilbron shoots for 3 and pushes it home. Here's Serrano into the post to Carter. She's fouled and she hits the shot again. This time the foul will be on Curtis. Second one on Lauren Curtis. Back at the line free throw attempt by Carter is up and in. Now 8 for Carter. Spiegel. Down the sideline, gives it up to Curtis. Back it goes to Spiegel. Spiegel. Curtis. Drives baseline, and the foul called on Carter. First foul on Ariana Carter. Second team foul. Heilbron. Far sideline to Hadel. Hadel one bounce, looking in the post, didn't throw it high enough, and Carter steals. Here she comes up court. She'll drive into the lane, floater misses, another foul on Ottawa. Foul this time will be on Ficken. That's her first. And timeout call for by Matt Skirman. This timeout comes with 3:16 to play in the third period. The score is Piper 50 and Ottawa 23, and we're back in a minute. This is Cyclone basketball on KOFO.
Napa know-how. Whether you're a master mechanic or struggle to locate your emergency brake, nothing gets under your skin quite like a warning light. And no amount of wishful thinking is going to turn that thing off. But don't pound that dashboard just yet, because in addition to 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, there are 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers. So you can tackle the task in your garage or leave it to the pros. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how. Today on Hey Culligan, softer equals better. Here's a tweet from Ed Itchy in Idaho. Hey Culligan, my laundry is so scratchy, I just cut myself on a cable knit sweater. Any suggestions? Hashtag send help. Hey, Ed Itchy in Idaho. Yes, the Culligan high efficiency water softener will make that thing so soft it'll go from cable knit to cable knot. Itchy. Hashtag soft laundry. Hashtag already on the way. Let us help you out with the free in-home water test with a local Culligan water expert at heyculligan.com.
2 free throws for Piper's Ariana Carter. Jennifer Gilbo is checked in for the Pirates. Carter's first one is good. Piper has a lot of ways that they can beat you. Second one for Carter is good. Carter has not had a very productive game up until this third period. Ottawa's kind of sagged in on her. Hadel with the basketball now. Cross court it goes to Ficken. Ficken out top to Curtis. Curtis over to Spiegel. Spiegel bounces to Hailburn. Hailburn thought about that long three but didn't take it. Now she'll put it on the floor, drive in, swing it outside to Spiegel. Summer will shoot a three and miss. Rebound to Bruce for Piper. Up court comes Vasquez with 2:43 to go in the period. Vasquez, skip pass over to Gilbo. Gilbo traveled. 8th Piper turnover. In for Ottawa High will be Riley Titus, Kirsten Evans, and Brittany Hornbuckle. And Ashley Williams comes back in for the Pirates. Evans, near sideline to Hadel, driving the lane, and the runner no good, and it'll be a shooting foul on Jennifer Gilbo. First of 2 for Hadel is good. First point for the freshman tonight. She's had a fine freshman year. Second free throw for Hadel on the way and good. Vasquez in the front court. Off to Gilbo. Cross-court pass to Serrano, now near the Piper bench. Vasquez. Vasquez to Gilbo, steps inside the arc. Ball tipped, loose ball, and Vasquez dribbled it on the sideline. And good Ottawa defense forces a Piper turnover, their 9th of the night. Evans to Titus. Titus into the post to Hornbuckle. Brittany looking. Bounce it to Titus near sideline. Titus stops, puts up the step back three and misses everything. And the ball out of bounds to Piper. Minute 50 to play in the third. Pirates on top 52-25. Vasquez walks it up court. Now dribbles around Evans, and she drives into the lane and shoots and scores it off the glass. The junior now has 14 points tonight. Evans, stolen again by Vasquez. And a bumping foul called on Ottawa. That'll be on Evans. Baines will come back in for the Pirates. Fourth Ottawa team foul. Bruce out top to Gilbo. Around now to Serrano. Three-point shot is good by Emma Serrano. Off the bench, she has 11, and that makes the score 57-25. Hadel, pick from Hornbuckle. Looks for help. Hands off to Heilbrunn. She'll stop, shoot a three. That one misses off the backboard. Knocked away by Titus, but controlled by Bruce. Bruce ahead to Gilbo. Gilbo shoots from 15 and misses. Tipped around. Bruce pulls it away. Now here's another three. Serrano misses. And Hadel can't come up with it. Now foul on Ottawa. Foul on Riley Titus. This is her third. Porter and Vigil in for the Pirates with 35 seconds to go in the period. Serrano will inbound. And it comes to Vigil, now to Baines. Around it goes to Serrano. There's an offensive foul. Illegal screen set. And I believe that'll be on Williams, but we'll check. Yeah, Ashley Williams with the foul. 31 seconds to go in the quarter. Evans brings it up court. It's a pick from Hornbuckle. Really set some nice picks here tonight. Out top. Here's Hadel driving in, knocked away, controlled by Hornbuckle. Now to Evans. Heilbrunn near the Ottawa bench. Skips across court to Hadel with 9 on the clock. Hadel will drive, throw up the runner and miss. Rebound controlled by Evans. Her shot up and in. That'll be the end of the third quarter. The score is Piper 57, Ottawa 27, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter play in 1 minute. You're listening to Ottawa High Basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
At Simple Mobile, you get the no contract advantage. Unlimited talk and text plus 5 gigabytes of high-speed data for $30 a month. Just $30 a month on a 5G-ready network and no contract. That's our best deal ever. Learn more at simplemobile.com. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
Limited time offer ends 4/30/20. Standard high-speed data allotment on all redemptions thereafter. 5G capable device and SIM required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. 1 month equals 30 days. Plus taxes and fees. See terms and conditions at simplemobile.com.
Ottawa has the ball to start the fourth period, moving right to left. 30-point lead for Piper. I'm not sure if we'll have a running clock here at all. We'll keep an eye on the clock. Underway in the fourth. Starting 5 out there for both teams. Popping out is Ficken. Sophia takes it right, takes it to the bucket, shoots and rims it in. 5 points for Sophia Ficken. Here's Vasquez looking in the post. Instead goes out top to Vigil. Vigil drives to the bucket, shoots with the left hand, and that one rolls in. No backside help for the Cyclones that time. Vigil with 6. Evans over to Curtis. Curtis, left wing, 25 feet away to Titus. Titus out to Curtis. Curtis drives. Now to Titus. Titus driving, fouled on the shot. Foul is on Vigil. That's her first. Titus at the free throw line for 2. And the clock is running, so we do have a running clock here in the fourth period. Free throw Titus is good. Her 4th point of the night. Cyclones playing for pride here now. Second free throw around the rim and out, rebounded by Vigil. Vigil brings it up court, takes it to the right side, into Porter. Free throw line to Carter. Carter fouled. And they'll call that a shooting foul. Foul is on Lauren Curtis, her 3rd. That is NBA continuation at its best right there. Carter was nowhere near getting ready to shoot the basketball when she was fouled. Free throw's up and good. She has 11 now. And now Shane Stout will empty his bench. He'll send in Ryan Clark along with Gilbo, Bruce, and Serrano. One other player will check in if Carter hits his free throw. She does. And so now Ashley Williams comes in. 61-30, clock running, 5:43 to go. Evans over to Curtis. Curtis now to Titus. Titus picks up her dribble, needs help, finds a cutting Spiegel. Shot rims off though. Serrano rebounds. Serrano into front court. Goes left side to Clark. Along the baseline, Bruce. Outside it goes to Gilbo, and now Serrano. Serrano to Williams. Jumper on the way, misses everything. Bruce has the rebound. Swings it back outside to Clark. She takes the 3, shoots a 2, misses. Rebound inside to Williams. Loose ball. And now here's Serrano pumping a 3. Off the heel, no good. And finally controlled by the Cyclones. It's Evans. And it comes to Spiegel. Spiegel's shot in the lane is good. Assist to Kirsten Evans. Spiegel with 8 points. 61-32. Bruce left wing. Skip pass over to Serrano. Skips it right back to Bruce. Bruce traveled with it, but instead they're going to call a foul. Curtis with the personal foul, her 4th. Danielle Bruce will be at the line. I'll say again, a shooting foul with the ball not even near leaving the player's hand. Free throw attempt misses short. Clock continues to run, 4:05 to go. 61-32. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have boys basketball from Ottawa High, Cyclones, and the Chanute Blue Comets. Second free throw is up and good by Bruce. 2 seniors come in for Ottawa, Ashlyn Evans and Brittany Hornbuckle. Evans walks it across the 10-second line. Goes right side to Spiegel. Left wing, Ashlyn Evans. Evans looking, holding it high overhead. Lost control of the basketball. She was fouled by Bruce, though. Foul. That's the second foul on Bruce. And now Marissa Covington comes in. And also Shalom Searcy. Inbounds comes to Kirsten Evans. Inside 3 minutes to play. Far sideline Titus. Long 3. Misses off the front iron. Rebound Covington. Covington bounced it ahead. Check that. I'm sorry. That was Bruce that bounced it ahead and got it in to Covington, and Covington lays it in. Far sideline, Spiegel. Now to Ashlyn Evans. Cutting is Spiegel into the lane. Shot off the rim. No good, though. Clark has it for Piper as we near the 2-minute mark. Serrano on the right wing. Now to Searcy for a 3, too hard, and that one will go out of bounds. Heilbronn comes back into the ball game for Ottawa High. Gilbo is in. Also Williams for the Pirates. Kirsten Evans to Spiegel. Spiegel driving to the basket and shoots and scores. Spiegel, the first Ottawa player in double figures with 10. Gilbo, right wing, Covington spins, has it knocked away by Hornbuckle, loose ball, and a whistle and a tie-up. Possession will go to Piper. Humboldt leads Osawatomie at the end of 3 quarters, 43-25. Searcy around to Williams, dribbled off her foot but got it back, and then threw it away. No, Heilbronn actually had a hand on the ball, though, so it stays with Piper as we're under a minute to go. Clark to Gilbo. Back it goes to Clark. Clark, Gilbo, right side Searcy. Left wing Covington. Back to Searcy. Top of the circle, Clark. She was tripped, but there was no whistle. She lost the ball. Turnover. Here's Kirsten Evans in the front court. Left side, it goes to Spiegel. 26 seconds to play. Spiegel drives the baseline. Another runner rolls in. 64-36. Gilbo, right wing, it goes to Searcy. Ball tipped, but taken by Covington, down to 10. And Gilbo will dribble it out. And the final score here, Piper 64, Ottawa 36. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Never know how. Whether you're a master mechanic or struggle to locate your emergency brake, nothing gets under your skin quite like a warning light. And no amount of wishful thinking is going to turn that thing off. But don't pound that dashboard just yet, because in addition to 6,000 Napa Auto Parts stores, there are 17,000 Napa Auto Care centers. So you can tackle the task in your garage or leave it to the pros. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa Know-How.
Napa Know-How.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
It's time to feel whole with the Advent Health Ottawa Children and Adult Health Fair, Saturday, March 14th from noon to 2 p.m. Screenings, health information, a free lunch, fire truck tours, and much more await you at the Advent Health Ottawa Children and Adult Health Fair, Saturday, March 14th from noon to 2 p.m.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Lady Cyclone season comes to an end here tonight as they fall to the second-seeded Piper Pirates 64-36. Ottawa kept it close for the first quarter, took an early 2-0 lead, was only down by 1 until the latter stages of the period when Piper got a couple of buckets to lead by 5 at the end of the first period. But then they outscored Ottawa 25-10 in the second, and another big run, 17-7 in the third. They got the running clock in the fourth quarter, and they move on with the 64-36 victory. Ottawa's season concludes at 5 wins, 16 losses, but the Cyclones played hard tonight. They just really didn't have enough against the defending state runner-up in Class 4A, and it looks like the Pirates are every bit as good this year as well. Scoring looks like this for Piper: 14 points apiece for Grace Baines and Evelyn Vasquez, 12 for Ariana Carter. Emma Serrano finished with 11, 6 for Allie Vigil, 4 points for Jennifer Gilbo. Check that, Riley Porter, 2 points for Marissa Covington, and 1 for Danielle Bruce. Cyclones got a dozen tonight from Summer Spiegel. Kirsten Evans had 6, 5 for Sophia Ficken. Riley Titus had 4, 3 points for Noe Halebrun, 2 apiece for Lauren Curtis, Brooklyn Hadel, and Brittany Hornbuckle. Final games for seniors Ashlyn Evans and Brittany Hornbuckle, and the Cyclones again fall here tonight 64-36 and conclude their season with a 5-16 mark. Tomorrow night it'll be Ottawa boys basketball for you, and we'll see you at about 6:50 tomorrow evening from the Cyclone Gymnasium. This is Gary Bateman saying so long from Piper High School.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO, brought to you by Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest.